Yes, it is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Mano's in the building.
New Mano!
Yeah.
And let's get into some Yee tea. So the Impact New York was on last night on VH1. And I see, and by the way, I hosted the Q&A and the premiere party. And I could tell that Cleopatra and Chinese Kitty were not too fond of each other right now at this point in time. Now, Cleopatra has responded on social media to the Impact. Here's what Chinese Kitty had to say about her.
I would say Cleo's an it girl because she hangs out with Ice Spice.
And so a lot of people do know that Cleopatra hangs out with Ice Spice. As a matter of fact, they just put out a video of the two of them together, dancing to Cleopatra's new song, Rockstar. And they've been friends since before that. Now Cleopatra responded, LMFAO, let me find out I'm not an it girl because I don't sell AS. I've been that B before I met Ice. Even Ice knows that. Been had my claim to fame. Been the talk of the towns. Let's not act slow. So things are getting a little spicy already on episode 1 of The Impact. But I'm hoping that the two of them are both artists. They both from New York. That they could figure out a way that they can coexist. Not that they have to be friends, but they're still filming. All right. Ice Spice, in the meantime, there were some rumors that she was pregnant after a picture, and she posted, nobody pregnant, N-words, just fat. So that was her response to people
I like that. Just
saying
fat.
that. Yeah, listen, it happens to all of us. All right. Now, Finesse 2 Times. We talked about this previously. 2 different artists. We talked about this last week. Got the same verse from him, and he did videos. And so people were like, oh, man, that's wrong. Like, these artists paid for this. They were upset about it. TJ Commas had some things to say, called him out. Well, here is what Finesse 2 Times had to say about what actually went down.
You can't get mad if I want to sell my product to somebody else that you ain't paid for. If you ain't paid for it and he paid for it, he paid to get it cleared, he paid. I can do what I want to do with my verse. How you gonna tell me what I can't do with my verse, man?
Oh, he probably told him, yo, listen, you paid me to do the song, you paid me to do the video, but you got to pay extra to get it cleared.
Clearance. Right. We don't know exactly what happened, but he's saying when you buy a verse, every rapper, every independent rapper, every up-and-coming rapper, everybody that knows me, he said, I work with budgets. I might want 50, 60, for the verse. And he said, if you're from the street, I might tell you, man, just give me 30. But he said it's all business at the end of the day, and this is a business. You ain't never gave the same verse to...
Never.
Okay, good. And did a video. And it's also at the same time, I could see if it was like 8 years later. And,
same week.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, well, nobody knows that song. Let me go ahead and use that same verse. All right, Netflix and the WWE have struck a deal. They're going to move Monday Night Raw to Netflix starting in 2025. Do you know how much that deal was for?
How much?
$500 million a year.
God.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, so that's going to be for 10 years at $500 million a year. Now, Netflix does have the option to opt out after the initial 5 years and to extend for an additional 10 years. So by comparison, the current deal for Raw with NBC Universal is worth about $250 to $260 million per year.
So it's going to be live on Netflix?
Yeah, now you have to stream it on Netflix, and they're going to be the exclusive home of Raw. All right. In the meantime, The Rock, a.k.a. Dwayne Johnson, has joined the board of directors for TKO Group Holdings, which is the company formed by Endeavor that merged WWE and the UFC. And he also, by the way, has full ownership of the Rock trademark.
Good.
So good for him. He already got money. He going to have even more making those business moves. And that is your Yee team. Now, when we come back, it's time for Ask Yee. 800-292-5150 is the number. Call us up and let us know any questions that you have. Today I am joined by the award-winning EGOT advice giver. I don't know if that's true. Let me take that back.
No, I'm the greatest.
He has an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony
Yes, I am the
giving
greatest.
advice.
Right.
That doesn't even exist. But 800-292-5150, call us up. Let us know if you have a question. We want to help you out. And we will wait for you. It's Way Up.